Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
It's time for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio is Pooyoung. Pooyoung, hello to you.
Hello, happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Pooyoung. I heard over the weekend you ate snake.
Our producer's spreading fake news.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but
What?
well, he does that all the time.
Oh, right. I thought you were surprised that I
usually
ate
about
snake.
me.
Oh, yeah,
Usually
right.
about me.
Right. I think he's just jealous.
What'd you
that
eat?
I had freshwater eel.
Eel, good stuff.
민물장어, yes.
It's good stuff.
Yes, stamina.
It's that time of the year. It gets hot.
Much needed.
And you've been going out cheering on stuff like that.
Yes, played futsal as well.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. And so, I had eel with a buddy of mine who was visiting from New York.
Ooh, a couple weeks ago,
weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
It was good for lunch.
Ooh.
Two guys on a weekday lunch eating eel.
With soju or?
No, I had to come
drive,
to work.
right?
I was driving and I had to come to
right,
work.
Weekday, right,
there's no drinking. Such a shame.
Right.
Such a shame.
Right. What? They do that? PD님?
I think
that's fake news as well.
Are we gonna get sued by this restaurant? he's spreading even more fake news.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna read it. But I bet you if Seong was here, she would have read it.
She reads everything, right?
She doesn't filter. She's got no filter.
Yeah, that's why it's fun.
Also, Ki Kim. Ki Kim reads everything. Something about the news team. News team reads everything that's there. It's part of their job.
Probably.
Could write stupid stuff and they'll read it, Anyways, what's our tidbit today?
Well, Shay, we're already in the second half of June, right?
I mean, it's the 22nd.
Right, we're almost at the end of June, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's time to look back at the K-content titles that really made noise in the first half of 2026.
Okay. So movies and dramas?
Yes,
okay.
A little bit of both. So today I want to talk about big three hits, the horror films 살목지, or 살목지 Whispering Water, the zombie film 군체, or Colony, and the Netflix drama 잠교육, Teach You a Lesson.
I don't know what a 살목지 is, but that tastes delicious. Sounds delicious.
It's a reservoir. It's the name of the reservoir.
Okay.
It sounds delicious. You want to drink the water there? It's going to be...
I was thinking 목살. It sounds delicious.
It is delicious.
But no, you'll see later on. There's nothing delicious about this. Let's hear about 살목지.
Okay.
This one's a big one.
Yes, huge. Well, 살목지 came out on April 8th. It was directed by Lee Sang-min and stars Kim Hae-yoon and Lee Jong-won and is rated 15 and over. By last Friday, it had reached about 3.24 million viewers, which made it the highest grossing Korean horror film of all time.
No, really?
Yes, we have a poster.
That definitely does not look delicious.
Do you like horror films? I don't do horror films.
I
hate it.
I don't think I've ever watched a movie where I said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so scared."
Really?
Like I've watched a lot.
Yes, but you're not scared?
No, there's but I have seen a drama that scared me.
Oh?
I'm not gonna say what because we might cover it on
Okay.
Popular Culture Research Team.
All right.
But we also have
the photo of the cast.
They
Kim Hae-yoon, Lee Jong-won.
They look too pretty to be in a horror film.
True.
Okay, all right. So I have to say I don't know too much about them.
Okay.
So what was number one before that? Oh.
Yes, the previous record was held by 장화 홍련, A Tale of Two Sisters, the 2003 horror classic, which drew about 3.14 million viewers. So 살목지 passing that record was a big moment for Korean horror.
That is crazy because when you talk about horror films in Korea, this is the movie that people mention first.
Right away, right.
And then 살목지.
Yes.
Whispering Water surpassed this.
Yes.
You have to tell me what this is about, but no spoilers.
All right, no spoilers. The basic setup is this. So something strange is captured on a road view image near 살목지, a reservoir. And a filming crew goes there to shoot it again, and then they face a mysterious horror connected to that place. So it combines something very modern, like online map images, with something very old school scary. Deep water, a quiet rural area, and the feeling that something is watching you.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Korea for the longest time, we've had this thing where reservoirs are haunted by 물귀신.
Yes, water ghosts.
Yes, and my mom used to tell me stories about this and stuff that she went through.
So they basically pull you into the water, right?
Yes. That's why till this day she never goes into water.
Oh, really?
She's experienced something similar. to her friend right in front of her eye. And till this
I'm
day,
shaking.
she never goes near water.
That is
I've never seen her go inside
Oh,
when we go to the beach.
Even the beach,
Never dips her
Stays
feet.
away
Nope,
from?
nope,
Wow.
never.
Okay.
But again,
Trauma.
this is an actual place.
Yes.
Which makes it even scarier.
Yes, let's take a look at the photo. It is scary. Oh, I just hate horror films. I don't like this. It looks very normal, right?
I mean, you look at this and you go, it looks calm. You
But
can go
it is
fishing here, but
surrounded
it has to
by
be.
trees and the forest.
But it has to be during the night,
Yes, when something comes up.
deep in the night. That's a 박명수 song, 탈랄라. Anyways, you're not making it scary. You're making it into a comedy. Timmy Turner is comedy.
Okay.
But anyways, this is a real place.
Oh, yes, exactly. And because of the film's success, Salmok Reservoir in Chungcheongnam-do Yesan has become a so-called pilgrimage site for fans. But it was originally built in 1982 to supply agricultural water, so it was never designed as a tourist attraction.
That's crazy. My friend, who I rarely talk to, he contacted me today, and he's from Yesan.
Oh, from today?
Yes.
Wow.
That is crazy.
Maybe you should pay a visit to Salmokji.
At
night,
Why would
by
I go
yourself.
there? Why would I go there?
I don't know, to experience
Go
the horror.
go eat some snake. Probably snakes there, by the way. But here's the thing. Yesan, I heard, I mean, it's like kind of rural area. I know it's developing here and there, and I've heard stories about that place. But to
Right.
have this place, it must be difficult for residents.
Yes, and it has become a real problem. So there are around 50 households living in the village, but on some weekends, more than 200 people have been visiting in a single day. Some even come late at night around 2 or 3 a.m., ignoring signs that say no night visits and no vehicle entry. There have also been dangerous cases where people went into the reservoir water to experience the horror.
No, it's not the kind of audience participation we need, guys.
Exactly. I understand wanting to visit a filming location, but please don't turn someone's quiet village into your personal horror
No.
attraction. No.
Okay,
That's naughty.
No, it's not. That's not naughty. You have a different definition of naughty. That's not naughty.
That's just bad.
What made the theater experience special for you?
Ooh, well, the format was a big part of it. Do you like watching movies in like 4D theaters?
I can't.
Have you ever been?
I
Like,
think
it
I might
moves
have.
and then water splashes onto you.
I think I have.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember which movie it was though.
Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 살목지 opened in ScreenX. Do you know what ScreenX
Yes,
is?
yes.
Yeah, the theater that uses 3 or 4 screens, right?
Yeah.
And 40X and Ultra 40X, which is a
they have-
combination of ScreenX plus 40X.
Oh, they have an Ultra now?
Yes. It was also the first Korean live action feature film to use a 4-sided ScreenX format, meaning the image expanded not only to your left and right, but even to the ceiling.
It's a horror movie, guys. That means, all of a sudden you're looking straight, and I bet you there's like some sort of like long-haired ghost up on the top in the ceiling, and you look up and you go, "Ah!"
Yes, wearing all white.
I bet you that's what happens.
Very cruel. In a good way, though,
Yes,
if you're
yes.
expecting something scary, right? And people talked about how the water ghost felt like it was coming from above. Ooh. So the fear wasn't just in front of you, it was really around you. And the movie has already opened overseas as well, including North America, Australia, and Southeast Asia.
All right, let's talk about Kunche because everybody's been telling me about Kunche. This is
Yes.
Colony, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Colony is the new 15 and over zombie film by director Yeon Sang-ho, who helped build the K-zombie genre with 부산행, Train to Busan, and Pando Peninsula. And this time, the cast is huge too. Jeon Ji-hyun, Gu Kyo-hwan, and Ji Chang-ho.
I don't know why. And this is not me dissing or anything like that. Gu Kyo-han scares me.
Why?
Every time I see him, like he's spooky.
Maybe he's such a good actor.
No, it's just the way the way that he looks at you, like it's spooky.
Oh.
I don't know why. So this is a very, very good casting.
Wow. Maybe it's his eyes.
And then I see Chun Ji-yeon and I just feel
Yes.
good. So pretty.
Oh, true.
pretty.
Yes. Oh.
I've heard stories. Oh my god,
Zombie.
those are all zombies.
Do you like zombie movies?
I
don't like zombie
no, not really.
movies.
Not really.
Oh, I
Not
just
really.
like fairy tales.
It's just
Disney movies.
Yeah, you watch. Yeah, I much rather
lost
watch.
your words.
I much rather watch like fairy tale
Right?
movies
Like
than
Pororo.
No.
빙수?
No, I got too much of that. The zombie movies for me, it doesn't do it for me.
It doesn't scare you, or
No.
right? It's just disgusting, maybe.
Not even that. It's just like, it's nothing. You know, it's just like, it's nothing.
Oh, really?
Like, I enjoyed watching, what is it, 28 Days Later?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
The very famous.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed that a little bit, but
Okay.
then, like, afterwards, it's just like, eh.
Oh, so you don't
I'm
feel
very
nothing.
picky with movies, guys.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm very
What's your
picky.
favorite movie then? Okay, a big
Number
discussion
3.
here. Number 3. Wow, you have a top 3 list. Okay.
실미도. No, it's called number 3.
Oh, it's called.
실미도.
Uh-huh.
I like that a lot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to
okay.
think about other ones.
All right, all right.
But
all
anyways,
right, okay.
this is a real serious lineup,
Yes, very
obviously.
serious, yes. And Kunche was invited to the midnight screening section at the 79th Cannes Film Festival, and the buzz was intense even before the screening. Some fans were reportedly holding handmade signs near the festival area trying to get tickets.
Okay. K-Zombies at the Cannes.
Exactly. The world premiere was held at the Grand Theatre Lumiere, which is the main theater at Cannes. And after the film ended, the audience gave it a 7-minute standing ovation. So before it even opened in Korea, it already had that global festival energy.
All right, we'll talk more about this story in just a bit. But speaking of zombies, this is N- with Bite Me. Nick Archer says Korean zombies rock. I agree. Chung Chang-sung. Chung Chang-sung is a very good. He's the Korean zombie.
Oh, yeah, right,
His nickname is the Korean zombie,
Yeah.
right? It's because he never falls, was what it was. He never like gets knocked down. Like he comes back
Right,
up. That's why it was called the
right.
Korean zombie.
He retired, right?
But he retired because the last
Yes.
match he got no longer was zombie.
Right,
no longer a zombie.
right.
Tell us about Kunche Colony. What's this about?
Well, Colony takes place inside a building sealed off because of a mysterious infection. The survivors are trapped inside and they have to fight infected people who keep evolving in unpredictable forms. So it's not just zombies chasing people. The scary part is that the threat keeps changing and there's nowhere to run.
And I know this did really well in Korea,
Oh,
right?
very well. It hit Korean theaters on May 21st, passed 5.2 million viewers by mid-June, and stayed number 1 at the weekend box office for 4 straight weeks. So after 살목지에, Korean theaters had another major genre hit.
And what about overseas, though?
Ooh, Kunche is also doing well as a special format experience. So through ScreenX and 40X, it drew about 160,000 viewers worldwide and around $1.7 million in box office revenue. In places like Taiwan, Malaysia, and Thailand, it performed strongly against Hollywood blockbusters in special format theaters.
So it's not just exporting a movie.
Exactly. So since ScreenX and 40X were developed by Korea's CJ40 Plex, this is also about exporting a Korean theater experience. You know, the expanded screen, the motion seats that we talked about, and the feeling of being trapped inside that infected building with the characters.
Oh my goodness.
But what would you do, like, if there's zombies all over you?
Honestly, like, I'm gonna die, so I'll just, like, be
Are
first.
you gonna fight?
No, I mean,
You
maybe
won't
I'll
fight?
put up a fight.
Yes.
But I might just go head on. I mean, like, guys, just like, let's get this over with.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not gonna try to be the guy that, you know,
Runs
survives till
away.
the end.
Okay.
I know I'm not gonna be that guy. Just like, guys, I'm just gonna be like, guys, let's get it out of the
All
way.
right, but still put up a fight. Okay, nice.
I might.
Might.
I might.
Maybe not. Maybe you see them in person and then you're so scared and you run away.
No, I mean, they might just be like, oh, this guy's already a zombie.
Oh.
They might just
Yeah.
walk pass by me.
Oh,
Like,
right.
oh, he's already infected.
Right. Maybe you can pretend to be a zombie. Like,
Maybe you'll get past too.
why?
They smell your upper lips.
Snap!
They would be like, oh, that's an
Zombie
infected
smell?
That's
Oh
a
my
zombie
gosh.
smell.
Snap.
Let's move on to Netflix.
Okay.
Everybody's talking about this.
Yes. You're watching it, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, you're not? Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not, but I read. I stopped reading it too. But
because of the
it was
spoilers?
a webtoon.
Yes.
참교육 or
Yes.
teach you a lesson, right?
Yes, right. It's a 10-episode Netflix original Korean drama released on June 5th. It's based on a webtoon, as you mentioned. Stars Kim Muyol, Lee Sung-min, Jin Gi-ju, and P.O. of Block B, whose legal name is Pyo Ji-hoon, and it's rated for adults.
That's right. And we got the
Poster. Yes.
I love Lee Sung-min.
Lesson. Ooh, me
Such
too.
a great
Yes.
actor. He's such a versatile actor.
Yes. Yes, he makes everything just better.
I have to say, like, Kim Woo-yeol does a good job in this, but he's not the same image as he is in the webtoon. In the webtoon, he's got a longer hair.
Oh.
He's a little bit more gangster-like.
Oh, got
and
it.
stuff like that. Like
got
here,
it.
he seems like very gentle. I mean, he fights very well, right?
Right.
But this became huge very quickly.
Yes, it ranked number 1 on Netflix's global non-English TV chart for 2 weeks in a row. And in its second week, its views jumped by 230% compared with the first week. And it reached number 1 in 46 countries and entered the top 10 in 91 countries.
All right,
Amazing.
let's talk about what it's all about.
Okay, well, the story is set in a version of Korea where the education system has become extremely difficult to manage because of students, teachers, and parents who cross the
So
line.
now, right now. Yes, right now.
We are going in that direction, sadly. And to protect schools and restore order, a fictional government body called the Education Rights Protection Bureau is created. The inspectors step into broken school situations and deliver what the title calls 참교육.
And that's just 참교육 is a word that's sort of hard to really translate.
Right.
But I think they did a good job with the title.
Yes. Literally, 참교육 means true education. 참 meaning true, 교육 meaning education. But in Korean slang, it often means something closer to literally teaching someone a lesson.
Yeah.
Especially when someone who has crossed the line finally gets punished properly.
Yep.
So as you said, the English title captures the feeling pretty well.
So it's a revenge fantasy set in schools.
Yes, and many Korean viewers call it a 사이다 drama. So 사이다 literally means cider, but in Korean pop culture, it also means that refreshing feeling when frustration finally gets cleared. And the show touches on school violence, youth, drugs and gambling, malicious complaints from parents, abuse of the juvenile offender system, and the collapse of teacher authority.
Like it is a fantasy sort of, but
Yes.
some of them are
It
actually
touches
based on
reality,
real
yes.
stories.
Right.
Even the webtoon, like there's many episodes, but it's
Yes.
based on a lot of true stories.
Yeah, you know the 5th episode is based on the elementary school incident.
Oh, I didn't watch. I don't know which
teachers,
episode, but the teacher who
Yeah,
okay.
committed
Oh my
suicide.
goodness.
So,
Okay.
my friend's an elementary school teacher, and she said her colleagues have a hard time watching the drama because it reminds them of what happened to her.
Yeah, so I was telling my wife, I was like, because like she was like, and I recommend that you watch it. I know you really enjoyed the webtoon, but I was like, I just. I might have watched it maybe last year if it came out. But because my son's in school now, it starts making you think, right? Like, oh, what if my son was in this situation? Like,
What should I do?
Yeah, and so I was like, I don't want to, take my time to watch something and get my imagination to go wild and stuff
Yes,
like
it
that.
makes you think, really.
Yeah, so like I mean, obviously it's fantasy, so like they do end up teaching them a lesson.
Right, some exaggeration. in there.
But you wonder like what happens in real life is the real
Right,
thing.
exactly.
All right, guys, very popular drama. Let's get our final takeaway
All
today.
right. Well, I would say a hit is not only about numbers. Sometimes it changes how people see a place, how they experience a theater, or how they talk about a problem they already knew was there. The biggest stories are often the ones that keep moving even after the screen goes dark.
All right. Crash Override says the only drama I've seen so far is Newtopia and one episode of S-Line.
That one's
oh
good
my
as
goodness.
well. Oh,
Do you know S-Line?
No.
That is such a weird drama.
I don't know that.
Person like with a glasses or something, you can see like all the
Oh, yes.
the red lines.
Oh, that's why it's
like
S.
who they slept with.
Oh, yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I don't want to even think
Do you
about
want that?
No, I don't want to say that is such a weird thing. That's
That
so
is weird.
Anyways, that would actually scare me more than the zombie movies, actually.
Right, exactly.
Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Well, we talked about what 사이다 means, right? We'll take a listen to a song from Norajo with 사이다.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
You're right, it's time for our weekdays coffee break. Today's tidbit, and joining us in the studio is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello. Happy Tuesday.
You guys might think we're like Puyong's crazy for wearing like a fleece.
It's freezing outside.
But it's like cold because there's like all the machines. That's why.
Yes. They always turn on the AC and the temperature's so low.
There's like two really great places to be at during the summer.
Oh.
One is the bank.
Oh, yes.
One is the bank,
Yes.
and one is Arirang.
Yes, definitely.
Not anywhere, just on the sixth
Yeah, it's
floor in the
freezing here.
studio.
Yes.
I'd rather, but you know what? I like this better than being really, really hot.
That is
Like,
true.
really, really
That's
hot.
true. But I do need my fleece in the summer.
It's weird. It's
On
how
this
it is.
floor.
It's how it is.
It's too cold in here.
I like it. I like it. I like
You
it.
said it was cold.
I know. My
Do
legs
you
are
regret
actually.
wearing shorts today?
No, because it was so hot today.
Right, but you just drove here, right? You didn't even step outside.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh my
It's all right.
gosh. Do you ever get like 냉방병?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
This is for our ladies and gentlemen. If you like an condition.
Yeah, 냉방병, air condition.
If you're
get, like,
exposed,
headaches
if you're
and-
exposed to the air conditioner quite a bit,
Yes, yeah, you get sick.
you get sick.
Oh, I get sick. I get like bad
Sometimes.
headaches.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Just sometimes.
yeah, you should be careful.
Anyways, let's get to our tidbit today. What is it?
All right, Esther, when you travel, I highly doubt it, but do you usually check if there's a local festival happening
You know me
nearby?
so well.
Right,
You know me
right.
so I don't.
You don't, right?
I normally don't. I really don't.
Well, sometimes a local festival can become the best part of the trip. Because
It's
it
true.
shows you the city when it feels most alive, right? And that's why Korea is now promoting local festivals in a very interesting way through the Global K Festival pop-up store.
Festival pop-up store?
Yes.
I'm so confused with this. I was like,
Right?
is this a festival or is it a pop-up store?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is a pop-up store.
So what do they sell there?
Well, it's not a pop-up store that sells products. It's actually a small festival preview center. The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism and the Korean Tourism Organization are running it until July 5th at Seoul Station and Noon Square in Myeongdong. So foreign visitors and domestic travelers can discover Korean local festivals in very accessible places.
Okay. How's it set up?
Well, the slogan is Feel a Vibe, Live the Festival, and the space is designed like a movie theater. It's making you even more confused, right? So visitors watch festival videos made like movie trailers.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Look through festival information arranged like a movie schedule and then get festival recommendations based on their taste.
Okay.
So you enter basic information like your name and nationality, choose a favorite movie genre, and then get a personalized festival movie ticket.
Choose a favorite movie genre?
Yeah, I don't know how that fits into, choosing the festival for you.
19.
But, oh,
19.
naughty.
Friday the 19th.
Oh, that 19. So this is the poster for the pop-up store.
Okay.
Very interesting theme though, right? Like movie theater themed and having a pop-up store for festivals.
Okay,
It's
I
quite
see they
interesting.
got all the big ones on the side. Yeah, I recognize a
yes.
lot of them.
Right,
Okay.
right.
All right, very hip, very
Yeah,
hip. So which
yes.
festivals are being promoted?
Well, there are 10 in total, and 6 are already selected as Korea's representative global festivals. 수원화성 Cultural Festival, Incheon Penaport Music Festival,
that's a big one.
화천 산천어 Ice Festival, of course, 보령 Mud Festival,
One of the biggest.
안동 International Mask Dance Festival, and 진주 남강 유등 Festival.
Okay, so I mean they're so big. I actually know all of them.
Ooh,
That's how big they
nice.
are.
Yeah, so today I want to focus more on the 4 preliminary global festivals, meaning festivals expected to grow into stronger global brands. And they are Sunchang Fermented Sauce Festival, Daegu Chimek Festival, Busan International Rock Festival, and 정남진 장흥 Water Festival. Whoop, whoop.
Who's Namjin?
You know 정동진, right?
Yes,
There's a
yes,
place
yes.
called 정남진 as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, this is really cool. So Sunchang, when I hear Sunchang, I think of gochujang.
Gochujang, yes.
Yeah, that's the first thing I think of. So it's
Right,
not
right.
surprising that it's a Sunchang fermented sauce festival.
Exactly.
We got a poster here. Let's talk about
yes.
this.
You see the red.
There you go.
Sunchang 장류축제. So as you said, Sunchang is famous for jang, Korean fermented sauces like gochujang, doenjang, and soy sauce. But do you know why? Why Sunchang is famous for it? We never think of why, right?
Is it because they are famous for making earthenware? No.
Oh no, that's a good guess though.
Man,
Well,
that
a
was
good
that was
guess.
actually the smartest guess I've ever made.
True.
What? No, I don't know that.
No, well, there's a real reason for that. So Sunchang is in the mountainous area in the southern part of Jeollabuk-do province, right? Near the upper Seomjin River. So clean water, sunlight, soil, and the local fermentation environment all come together to create Sunchang's own chang flavor.
We call
because
this
of the environment.
we call this in the wine industry terroir. Terroir.
Terroir.
Terroir.
Do you know the drink brand Terroir? There was like a juice brand
No.
called Terroir.
Terroir. It means all the soil, the
really?
environment, the sunlight.
wow.
This
It
is all
that,
very
yeah,
important.
terroir.
So same thing with the chang.
Yeah,
okay, so this is not
exactly.
just branding.
Nope.
The place itself matters.
Exactly. Even the traditional method is a little different. So in many other regions, people make meju or fermented soybean blocks, right, around the 11th month of the lunar calendar and then make gochujang the following spring. But in Sunchang, people make special gochujang meju around Cheoseol, which is late August, using soybeans and non-glutinous rice. And after about 4 weeks of fermentation, they make gochujang in winter. So there's a difference in how they make jang.
Okay, so I guess the festival is about understanding the sauces behind the Korean food.
Spot on, yes. This year, Sunchang is preparing more global programs like hands-on jang making experiences for foreign visitors and a K-sauce food masterclass. There are also traditional programs like the Sunchang Gochujang Royal Offering Parade, based on the idea of presenting Sunchang Gochujang to the king.
Yeah, if I'm the king, I'd be like, yo, this gochujang must better be good.
I know, you're like just holding the gochujang and you're
go.
going on a parade.
Take your pinky and go. I give you the
salty.
blessing. I give you the blessing. This is the royal
Oh,
gochujang.
this is so fun.
Anything less
Parade.
traditional, maybe?
Of course, there are more playful events like a spicy taste challenge
Okay.
where people test how much heat they can handle. Are you good with spicy food?
I
think
used to
asked
be.
this.
I used to be.
Not anymore.
no.
Maybe you're getting old.
I am.
Okay.
I agree.
But I'm still
definitely.
young and I'm really bad with spicy food.
Is it 맵찔이? You're just
Yes, I'm
맵찔이.
맵찔이, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. And there are also nighttime programs like the DJ and EDM light show called Zombies Let's Play. So it's not only slow, quiet fermentation culture. The festival takes something very traditional and adds food challenges, night lights, music, and playful performances.
All right, there you have it. And you picked a great song to lead us into all
yeah,
this.
I thought you would love this.
This time I love you.
It's
Something magnetic. This is Islet with Magnetic.
Baby, I'm just trying to play cool, but I just can't hide that I want you. Wait a minute, 이게 뭐지? 내 심장이 랍다. 자꾸만 뛰어. 저 멀리서도 oh my gosh.
I want to apologize to our listeners out there. We went from 52 listeners to 42 after I started dancing Islet's Magnetic.
SJ!
Come back. I won't dance
Lost
anymore.
our listeners.
Come back, yo.
Oh my gosh.
I won't do it again.
Should take some K-pop dance lessons.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
For viewers.
No, thank you. Oh, look at this. I stopped
they're
dancing. It's coming back
yes,
now.
44 now.
They're like, they stopped dancing now, probably coming back. Speaking of food, the next one,
yes.
this is like one of the best ones out there. Very popular.
Yes.
Huge.
Yes.
Huge. Let's talk about it.
Daegu Chimek Festival.
Yup.
Whoop whoop. So
Yup.
chimek is chicken plus beer, and it's one of Korea's most loved summer combinations. And this year, it marks the 14th edition, and the festival runs from July 1st to July 5th at Duryu Park in Daegu.
Do you want chicken?
Oh.
Let's look at the poster. Let's look at the poster here for the
Do you
chinek.
want to be kicked out of here?
One of the most popular festivals out there.
Yes, the chicken is playing a guitar.
I don't know what-
it doesn't even have a face.
I don't even know why that chicken's so happy to play. We're eating you, but I mean the beer.
Yes.
This is okay.
Yes.
Is this like the new trend in design? Like everyone's like designing it this way. why?
Really poppy.
Why Daegu though? This is the other thing that I never really understood.
Right?
Because I don't know why Daegu was always the heart of the Chimek festival.
Yeah, this is my first time learning about it too. So Daegu is often called the center of Korea's chicken industry. Did you know this?
I did not know this.
Well, after the Korean War, poultry farming began in the Dalgubal area, which is a former name to call Daegu, to provide protein to people who had been displaced by the war. Then, from the 1970s and 80s, many chicken-related brands started growing in Daegu, including famous names like Mexicana chicken, 처갓집, 교촌 chicken, 땅땅 chicken, and 호식이 두 마리 chicken.
Oh, I didn't
It's all
know
based in
this.
Daegu. It's my first
Okay.
time learning.
I didn't know this. I
Yeah,
really didn't know
right?
this. So what's the theme for this year's festival?
Well, this year's theme is 치맥 26. In Korean, it's 치맥 26. It's pronounced like takeoff in English, right?
Oh.
So the festival is trying to take off as a global event. So there's an airport-style entrance gate, a main zone called Dafrica Water Pier, Daegu plus Africa. You talked about this already,
Yeah.
right? And a 360-degree circular stage with boop boop EDM, water, chicken, and beer. Oh my gosh, the best combination, right? Eating chicken, drinking beer, and water splashing. Pew, pew, pew.
Guys, I mean, that's
EDM.
like days like today, it's just like
I would
chicken and
love-
beer.
yeah.
It's just chicken and beer.
And water. And there's even a Dafrica Chimek run where people run around Studio Park and then cool down with chicken, beer, and an EDM party.
Yeah, that probably would taste better that way.
Yeah. What's your favorite chicken brand? Do you have one?
Well, how much
Can
are
you
they
say
going
the
to pay
brand
me?
name here?
How much are they going to pay me?
They won't.
I'm not going to say my
Free
favorite unless you
promotion.
guys pay no free promotion. I'm not going to give you no
You're
free
expensive.
promotion. Why am I going to get free promotion? Unless you guys are going to mail me some coupons, I'm not going to say nothing. But I will say this. There is someone whose brother works for like one of the major companies.
Uh-huh.
He's the head of the company.
Ooh, wow.
And he used to play baseball together. And like the MVP used to get a coupon. Right? And
Free chicken?
for free chicken, but it was like
Yes.
up to 16,001.
Oh, okay.
And I yelled at him because I was like, it's not 16,000 anymore, so I have to pay extra.
Right.
So I was like, I'm giving your brother more business, even though I was the MVP.
Yeah.
But anyways, like I love chicken. I love chicken stuff. But
okay.
exercise first, chicken, beer after. Very good.
Yes.
Next,
Uh-huh. Why?
not my preferred genre of
Oh,
music.
really?
Yes.
I love this one.
But I love Busan. It's the Busan International Rock Festival.
Yes, this is for music lovers.
So what kind of rock? Like,
Not heavy metal.
oh,
Just like rock, but not heavy metal rock.
okay, I could do that. I could do this. We got a
not bad.
poster here. This is a good lineup.
Yes. And this one is for music lovers. It takes place from October 2nd to 4th. So very good weather.
Well, we got the. Oh, it's not working
It's
today.
not working. No
CM
chemistry.
Blue.
No,
CM
no,
Blue.
no, no, nobody knows.
Who else is there? Oh, 송골매.
외톨이야,
Da-da-dee-da.
다라다라다라뚜.
Peppertones.
Yes.
Wow.
Quite a lot of,
Is
famous
that okay?
players.
Lazy Bone. Okay, I know them.
Yeah, it started in 2000 and it's known as Korea's first and longest running international rock festival.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. What makes this special this year?
Well, the lineup is getting a lot of attention. This is the first lineup, and it includes Avenged Sevenfold, the American band known for heavy, dramatic metal sounds, and 송골매, one
Well,
of Korea's legendary
legends,
rock bands
legends.
from the 1970s and 80s. There's also CN Blue, who bring a more familiar Korean pop rock sound. So already you can feel that this is not only for one type of rock fan.
So, like, it really does mix different generations and styles.
Exactly. And Japanese lineup also has variety. There's Creep Hype with emotional alternative rock, Suchmos with a groovy, stylish band sound, and Hitsuji Bungaku with a softer indie rock mood. Then there's Australia's Spacey Jane, known for bright indie rock, plus Busan-based acts like Kirin and Hathaway, adding local color.
Oh, Okay.
We're 알못.
I don't really know a lot about rock, so this is new to me.
Yeah, but people who love rock, they
Oh.
are going crazy with the lineup. So
Definitely.
I guess it's a huge lineup.
All right, so how do you get the tickets?
Well, tickets are available through Yes24 Mobile, and right now, only early bird 3-day passes are on sale, and they're 20% off at around $135. And last year, one-day tickets were somewhere around $70. So if you're planning to enjoy the full weekend, the early bird pass is probably the smarter option.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, the last one, let's go. Cheongnamjin Changhung Water Festival. That sounds fun.
Yes, it runs from July 25th to August 2nd around the Tamjin River and nearby festival areas in Changhung, Jeollanam-do province. And Changhung is actually very proud of its clean water resources, including the Tamjin River, Changhung Dam Lake, and the seawater of Deungyang Bay. So the festival was created to promote that clean local image, bring more tourists, support local organic agricultural products and cultural heritage, and help the local economy.
So water is the identity of the festival.
Yes, exactly. And the whole town turns into a water playground. The signature event is 살수대첩.
Okay.
A street water fight where visitors and locals spray water at each other while moving through the festival area. There's also the world's biggest water fight with water guns, water cannons, music, and a lot of chaotic summer energy.
Yeah, we got pictures.
Yes. Wow,
That's a lot.
fun.
That's a
That's
little
lot
too
of
much people. That's a little too much people
it is
for
packed, yes.
That's a little too much.
Wow. I mean, July 25th to August 2nd, it's going to be super hot. Right? Ooh, right. Performances with like water bombs. Pew.
Oh, EDM is perfect for this. Okay, what else can people do there?
Well, there are a lot of hands-on water programs. On the water, visitors can try things like wooden boats, water bicycles, paddle boats, banana boats, and a ride called Disco Pang
Oh my
Pang. I
goodness.
love Disco Pang Pang.
Oh my goodness.
On land, there's also a children's water playground, water science experience booths, and medicinal herb therapy programs.
Is this expensive?
Not at all. Water
not.
rides like banana boats and Disco Pang Pang are listed around 7,000 won, less than
Okay.
$5.
Alright, not bad, not
Not bad for adults. And some programs are cheaper. And also in some cases, part of the fee is given back as a local specialty voucher. So visitors are encouraged to spend money at the local market as well.
That's the other thing. Is like when you go as far as you are with Jeollanam-do, right?
is far.
You want to go there not just for the
a day,
festival in
right,
itself,
right.
but you want to also experience what that area has provided for you.
Yes,
And I
exactly.
think that's the best thing about festivals is you go there. Festivals generate a lot of money, not only because they spend a lot of money at the festival, but also what those areas
Right,
have.
yeah.
And like, when are you gonna go to Changhung, Jeollanam-do? I've never heard of this place until today. But I want to go.
Right, right.
This is real
you
cool.
can spend another day or two there,
That's
during the
right.
weekend.
That's
have some
right.
good food, try out some new coffee, cafes. It's gonna be great.
Cafe? There's like
Cafe.
cafes everywhere.
Still, I mean,
Of
like a
all the
local
thi-
cafe.
Of all the things that you could
It's
do,
gonna be hot. It's summer.
I gotta look for.
You're gonna look for air
food, the food.
conditioning.
Yes, that's
Yes,
it.
that's why I go to cafes.
What's our
summer.
final takeaway, Buyong?
Well, choosing a festival can be another way of choosing how you want to experience Korea. Maybe through food, music, tradition, or water. And the important thing is that a festival gives you a doorway into a region. And once you step in, the trip becomes much more personal. And to our
All right.
listeners out there, which one is your favorite? Which one would you want to try out?
John Hayes says, "I bet the chicken festival's already sold out."
Oh,
I don't think
there's
it
no
sells out.
tickets,
Yeah,
yes.
it's not sold out. It's just like a real big part. The
Yes.
real task there is finding a spot to sit down.
Right. Sit down
And
and,
eat
to
and stuff
have,
like that?
yes, chimek.
Claire Harker, who's down under in Australia, she says, "Cool, Spacey Jane. Spacey Jane is the
Oh, yeah,
Aussie
the-
band that
yeah,
we talked
see?
about." So
Yeah.
it's just that I'm dumb.
Right,
I
me
don't
too.
know. I just don't know.
락 알못.
There you go.
Right.
All right. Thank you very much for your updates here, guys. If you ever have a chance to come to Korea and you happen to be at around the time that these festivals are happening,
Yes,
check it
them
out. Let
out.
us know. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Go out there where it's really cold. It's
Will
actually
do.
warmer in here than it is out
Yes,
there.
it is much
and
warmer.
we'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Sending around the studio another great dance track. This is Twice with Dance the Night Away. Time for our coffee break. Today's Tip-It, and joining us in the studio is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy hump day.
Happy hump day.
Wow, time is really flying.
It was so shocking.
Uh-huh.
Because, every Wednesdays we have our staff meeting.
Yes.
And we plan for the next following week.
Right.
And then we're just talking about, all right, so July, what? Whoa.
Right.
Excuse me, July?
I know. It's been 6 months since I started this
Next week is
job.
Has it only been 6 months?
Aw.
No, it just feels like you've been here for longer. Like I'm like saying you're a veteran.
Thank you.
But
I'll take that.
6 months, that's it.
I know. But, from January to June, it really did fly.
It did fly.
Yes,
it
yeah.
did fly,
I don't know
guys.
where it went.
I don't know where it went neither. I know where
What did I
actually, you know
do?
what? It went all to my stomach is where it went. It's just
Your stomach?
I don't know, just gain weight and stuff.
You gained weight?
I don't know what happened to me. I don't know.
You did?
I don't know if I
Seriously?
gained weight or I don't know I lost
Oh, okay.
weight.
Okay.
I really
think
don't.
you lost some weight.
I hope I
You seem
did.
a little slimmer. Then I.
It's because I'm tanner.
Oh,
because
maybe
I'm
that's
darker.
why. Yeah.
This tan that I got from like
Yes.
2 months, like 2 months ago, like a month ago, it's not going away.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Anyways.
Well, what's the thing that you were most proud of?
This past year?
Yes, this past 6 months. That's a hard question, right?
That's a really hard question.
Right. I'm trying to answer that for myself
Proud
too.
of?
Your biggest accomplishment, like
Well, I mean, I did my taxes, right? Because
Yes.
no. When I did my taxes,
yes.
and it turned out last year I made a record amount of money,
Oh wow! Congrats.
but also never felt poor. Never felt poor, guys. Never felt poor.
Oh, maybe that's because you hoarded wine.
No, I haven't bought wine in so long. That's the
That
other
is
thing.
true.
But
That is true.
it's also because the kids are growing now. There's a lot to
Right,
spend
right.
on. Blah
I
blah
guess
blah.
Aaron going to elementary school now.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I'm
your
very
biggest
proud. Yes.
accomplishment. That's something that you're proud of, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot I had kids.
Yes.
For a second, I forgot I had kids. What's our tip today, Puyong?
Well, Ashay, tomorrow is June 25th,
Yes.
the 76th anniversary of the start of the Korean War.
Yes.
So today I wanted to talk about places in Korea where people can visit, remember, and really just understand the war a little more deeply.
All right, so before we really get into
Mm-hmm.
this, let's kind of talk about the Korean War for our listeners. Again,
Heartbreaking.
you guys know about the Korean War, but let's get
Yes.
into the history a little bit, just to bring out the background.
All right.
here.
Well, the Korean War began on June 25th, 1950, when North Korean forces crossed the 38th parallel and invaded South Korea. The war quickly became an international conflict with UN forces led by the United States supporting South Korea, while the Soviet Union provided support to North Korea, and China later entered the war directly on North Korea's side.
That's right, but according to North Korea, it was the U.S. that invaded. And, you guys know this history.
Yes.
It's just so weird. The fight lasted just a little over 3 years.
Exactly. And in 1953, the war stopped with an armistice, not a peace treaty.
No.
So technically, the war has never formally ended. And that is why June 25th is not only a historical date in Korea, it's also a reminder of division, sacrifice, and the peace that still needs to be protected.
All right, so which places are we going to be talking about today?
4 places. The War Memorial of Korea in
Love
Seoul,
it.
your favorite.
Love it.
Yes. The Memorial Hall for Incheon Landing Operation in Incheon.
Never been.
The UN Memorial Cemetery in Busan. And the West Sea Protection Hall in Pyeongtaek. They
Okay.
all remember war, but each tells a different story.
All right, let's talk, guys. I'm really not exaggerating when I say this. I've been
Yes.
here 3-4 times.
Yes.
That's more times in one museum than I've ever been to any other museums.
Right.
I've been to, I think, one other museum.
But why is it your favorite?
It's just
Is it
it
the
doesn't
atmosphere, the
only
vibe?
talk about the Korean War. It talks
right.
about all the wars.
Yes.
But it's just I don't know. It's an eerie vibe.
Yeah. It makes you think,
Yeah.
right?
But it's also really cool looking at all the artifacts and stuff like that.
okay,
But it's just
okay.
it's huge, guys.
It
It's
is huge, yes.
So let's talk about this.
All
place.
right. Well, the War Memorial of Korea is in Yongsan near Samgakji Station. It opened on June 10th, 1994, and admission is free except for some special exhibitions. It's closed on Mondays, and it's one of the easiest places to visit if you're in Seoul because it's large and very accessible.
Huge. We got a picture of the entrance.
Yes. All
That
the
stairs
flags.
it's easy to walk up the way that they built it.
Yeah, right, definitely.
Like it looks steep, but look how small the steps are.
Yes.
It actually helps you go up.
Right,
really well.
right.
So let's talk about what visitors can check out over there.
Well, there's a lot that you can check out. The permanent exhibition has 7 indoor exhibition halls and outdoor spaces that look at Korea's war history and the spirit of national defense. There's a memorial hall for those who sacrificed their lives for the country, a war history hall covering military history from prehistoric times to the Korean Empire, 대한제국, and of course the Korean War exhibition, which follows the war from its background and outbreak to the armistice agreement.
And so it gives both the big history and the personal side.
Exactly. And outside, there are several important memorial structures too, like the Peace Clock Tower, which expresses the hope for peace and reunification. Did you notice that the clock stopped at 4 a.m., June 25th, 1950?
Is this when the
the clock
invasion?
stopped.
Invasion?
Yes. And there's also the Korean War Monument, which remembers the sacrifices made during the war. And there's also the Memorial Monument for UN forces, honoring the countries that came to support South Korea.
That's right.
This is the clock that I talked about.
Yeah, and so I mean, even like outside, even before you go inside the museum, there's a lot of places to check out, and you see the
Yes.
date and the time there.
Yes.
Uh,
I think the
it's-
left one shows the current time,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
right
yeah.
one shows that it stopped at 4 a.m.
It's very, very eerie.
Yes. And do you know do you know the scale of the UN forces?
What do you mean the scale?
Like how many soldiers participated?
Oh,
and
it's
how
so many.
were wounded, killed.
Oh my goodness! I
Yes.
don't have the exact figures, but it's huge figures.
It is. So based on numbers from the digital archive of the Ministry of Patriots and Veteran Affairs, over the course of the war, about 1.95 million service members from 22 countries served under the UN command, and more than 153,000 were killed, wounded, missing, or taken prisoner.
These are big figures, definitely big figures.
Yes.
So this monument reminds us the international support, and it was not just diplomatic.
Right. It came with real lives, real families, and real sacrifice. And there's also the statue of brothers, where 2 brothers from South and North Korea embrace each other. And that one really captures the pain of division and the hope for reunion. And then there's the Roll of Honor with the names of the fallen, which makes the scale of sacrifice feel very real.
And again, what we're showing is the
Roll of
names.
Honor, yes.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
And this, guys, all of the. And by the way, there's much more to check out outdoors.
Right.
That's why, like, I went there multiple times with like multiple guests, like visitors, but also because like you can't check out everything in
You
one day.
can't. It is humongous.
Yeah. And so great to go with your kids, anybody visiting. We'll continue to talk about some of the places that you can check out to mark the start of the Korean War. But first, let's take a listen to a song here from IU with 이름에게 Dear Name. Back in the studio for coffee break. Today's Tippet and Puyong and I already had another interesting Arirang Pro talk.
Yeah.
Stuff you cannot hear off air. Very fun topics.
Definitely not. Yes. Very fun.
It's rated 19.
Yes.
Second place to go to.
Oh, it's the Memorial Hall for Incheon Landing operation. We got a photo. Ooh, I love the
Wow.
structure. I love the
Wow.
stairs, like going up and seeing
Okay.
the monument.
Now this stair looks kind of hard
It's
to climb
steep.
up.
Yeah, it's much steeper.
Ooh, okay. So you could see in the middle there, you have the soldiers who took part in the landing.
Right.
Beautiful.
Well, yeah, it's located in Yeonsugu, Incheon, and it opened in September 1984. Admission is also free, and this place focuses on one major turning point of the Korean War, which is the Incheon landing operation on September 15th, 1950.
And this, of course, is the operation led by U.S. General Douglas MacArthur.
Yes. Early in the war, South Korean and UN forces had been pushed far south, close to the Busan perimeter. Then the Incheon landing operation, also known as Operation Chromite, changed the direction of the war. It was a risky amphibious landing, but its success helped UN and South Korean forces retake Seoul and push back North Korean forces.
I mean, it just completely changed
Yes,
the tide to the point
changed
where it went from
course.
little corner in Busan
Uh-huh.
all
We
the way
almost
to them.
lost our country.
Oh, definitely. And it almost,
Yes.
North Korea almost lost everything
Yes,
too until it got
yes.
too close to the Chinese border. And that's when the
Right.
Chinese troops came in.
Yes.
And then we went back into the middle.
Exactly.
Which is also why the Incheon SSG landers right? That's the Incheon team. They're called the Landers because of
Right.
Incheon landing operation.
Right.
So the memorial is about this very dramatic operation.
Exactly. The museum has exhibitions about the operation, sculptures, military materials, and a view over the Incheon area. And what makes it interesting is that Incheon is now a busy port city and airport gateway, but this memorial reminds us that the city was once the stage for a major military gamble that completely changed the war.
What about Busan?
Well, in Busan, there's the UN Memorial Cemetery. It's in Namgu, Busan, and admission is also free. We got a photo.
Oh. Wow, this is. You know, I've heard so many stories of Korean War veterans. I think some of our
Later?
listeners have heard this too. The veterans, they're at their age now where they're about to pass away,
Yes.
and their bucket list is to be buried
right.
at the UN cemetery in Busan.
Yes. Yeah, this is a very special place because it's the only UN memorial cemetery in the world.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
and it was first created in 1951 during the Korean War, and many remains were later repatriated to their home countries. But today, about 2,300 fallen soldiers from 14 countries are buried there. This is based on numbers from the Memorial Cemetery's official website. So when you walk through the cemetery, you're not only seeing Korean history, you're seeing how international the Korean War really was.
That's right. It must feel very different from just a normal museum.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Museums explain history, but cemeteries make you slow down. There are rows of graves, national flags, memorial walls, and a very quiet atmosphere. And some of the soldiers buried here were very young.
Very young.
Some came from countries very far from Korea. And for foreign visitors, especially from countries that sent troops, it can feel unexpectedly personal.
I remember, I think during, Veterans Day or even during certain days where UN Memorial Day,
Yes.
we faced towards Busan
Uh-huh.
to pay tribute to the fallen soldiers too. And so, I mean, this is a very special place.
Yes.
Also being that it's very, very unique. And so the
Right.
message here is about, again, gratitude.
Exactly.
The last place, I have to say, I don't think I've heard of this place. This isn't Pyeongtaek.
Yes, the West Sea Protection Hall. We got a photo. It's quite fancy, isn't it?
Wow, very modern.
Yes, very modern.
Okay.
It's inside the Republic of Korea Navy's Second Fleet Command in Pyeongtaek. This might be why you've never heard of
Okay.
it. Yes, because it's inside a naval base, you cannot just walk in freely
Okay,
like a normal
okay.
museum. Visitors need to make a reservation in advance and follow the guided route.
So is this the one directly about the Korean War?
Well, it is connected to the legacy of the war and division, but it focuses more on later conflicts in the West Sea.
Oh, my
Yes, that's why it's
goodness.
called the
Okay.
West Sea Protection Hall.
Yeah.
The exhibitions cover incidents such as the first and second battles of Yeonpyeong,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Battle of Daecheong, the sinking of Cheonan, and the shelling of Yeonpyeong Island.
Yeah, man. These are all things that happened very recently, by the way. We're not talking about like the
yes.
50s or 60s and stuff like that.
No.
But again, it does show, especially that the conflict, because we are technically still at war,
Right.
that it didn't end with the armistice in 1953.
Exactly. The West Sea Protection Hall reminds visitors that peace here is still something actively guarded. One of the most powerful parts is the Cheonan Memorial area. So the Cheonan was a South Korean Navy ship that sank near Baekneung Island in the West Sea on March 26, 2010 after an underwater explosion. 46 sailors were killed and a South Korean-led international investigation concluded that the ship had been hit by a North Korean torpedo.
There was a movie.
Documentary?
Not a documentary. There was a
Was it
movie
a
that I
movie?
watched. There was a movie that I watched in regards to this, and it was very, very emotional. And the actual damaged ship is displayed there.
Yes, parts of the damaged Cheonan are displayed there, and many visitors mentioned the clock also stopped at 9:22 p.m., which was the time of the attack. So it's not just a historical exhibit behind glass. It feels like a moment of national trauma that has been preserved observed exactly where time stopped.
Okay. It does sound very, very heavy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it is. But I think that's why it matters, right? The War Memorial of Korea helps us understand the war as history. The Incheon Landing Operation Memorial Hall shows a turning point in the war. The UN Memorial Cemetery shows international sacrifice. And the West Sea Protection Hall shows that the memory of war is not only in the past, it still shapes how Korea thinks about security today.
Man, that's a lot to take in, to be honest with you.
It is. So I don't think these places are casual tourist
No.
spots in the usual sense. You can visit them while, traveling, of course, but they do ask for a different kind of attention.
Yeah.
You walk more slowly, you read names, you imagine the age of the people involved. You realize that peace is not an abstract word.
The exhibition that always gets to me when I go to the National War Memorial Museum is there's one area where on the ground they took basically the skeletons, the remains of a soldier, unidentified, the way that he was discovered. And the skeleton is there as is. And you look down on it,
deep.
it's like a glass floor.
Yes.
And the dirt and the skeletons are right there, and
Yes.
it's an unidentified soldier, and it just hits you very differently. You go like the family, the
Yeah,
family
it's
never
heartbreaking. Right?
finding out
Yeah. They're still going to be finding for him.
how young, where is he from,
don't
all
even
of
know
that
his
stuff.
name.
No. All right, man, today's very heavy. What's our final takeaway?
Well, remembrance is not only about looking back, it's also about understanding the peace we live in now, right? These places remind us that history was lived by real people and that the quiet days we take for granted carry the echoes of those who protected them.
That's right. Puyong, thank you very much for this. Have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending around the studio, this is Akmi with Joy, Sorrow, A Beautiful Heart. 기쁨, 슬픔, 아름다운 마음.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
Yeah, everybody's down today.
Did you hear that?
That is
Today's tidbit.
That is the saddest today's tidbit I've heard in the 6
Right.
months you've worked here.
Right, I am super sad. I'm
usually
so
goes up.
disappointed. Yes.
You know what's crazy?
What?
You made a point that I cannot argue. You said ever since I gave you that jersey,
I blame you.
Korea lost.
Yeah.
But and then you blame me. I blame my son today.
Why? For what?
I texted him today.
Uh-huh.
The first match when they placed against Czech, because I
Yes.
bought him a jersey. I bought him the actual jersey for this
What?
year.
The red one? Or
Huh?
the purple one? The red one?
The red one.
The red one, okay.
이강인 jersey.
Yes.
So on the day of the first match, he wore it and they won. And then the second match, third match, he didn't wear it. He wanted to wear his Minecraft shirt.
It's all because of your jerseys, SJ. It's because of you.
It's my fault.
Yes. Let's all blame SJ.
It's my
The
fault.
blame is on you. Yes. I mean, seriously, ever since I started wearing this, we're losing.
Not according to the message I see. I'm not gonna read it. Don't be us Haeyoung.
Okay.
Don't be us Haeyoung. Don't
Okay.
be reading it.
Okay.
Don't be reading it. But everybody's blaming everybody.
Yes.
It's not a very happy day today. And also, you have to take into consideration that the anniversary of the outbreak of the Korean War is also not a very happy day neither.
No, no.
It's not. We commemorate it.
Yes.
However, it is
Yes.
arguably one of the sadder
Right.
moments of Korea's history. But
Right.
I'm guessing because today is the
Yes.
76th
Yes,
anniversary.
it is.
Is that our tidbit today?
That is. And I was at Gwanghwamun today, and I
Yeah.
was actually praying for our ancestors to give energy to our players.
Aren't you
Team
Catholic?
Korea, I am, but still, I'm Korean, so I'm a little
Okay.
stitious, and I have
Okay.
those beliefs.
Okay,
Yes, yeah.
okay.
Anyway, so yes, as you mentioned, today is June 25th, the 76th anniversary of the outbreak of the Korean War. And yesterday we focused on places in Korea, right, that remember the war.
Right.
And today I wanted to talk about heroes
Ooh.
from the war. But
Ooh.
instead of focusing only on Korean figures, I brought stories about foreign soldiers who came to Korea from far, far away, and one very unexpected hero who was actually born here.
One unexpected hero?
Yes, we'll get there. And, when we hear the word war hero, we
Yes.
often imagine generals, medals, and dramatic battle scenes. But heroism can also look like crossing an ocean for a country you don't know, writing one last letter home, caring for children after a battle, or even carrying ammunition through shell fire.
Caring for a child after the war. This is you might be going, what are you talking about? But there's even a story. I don't know if you're going to talk about it. There was a Turkish.
Yes.
Are you going to talk about him?
Yes, we
okay, so that's
are.
he's the first person that came to mind. He's the first person that came to mind. I'm glad you're covering this.
Okay.
All right, so whose story are we starting with here
Well,
today?
let's start with the Puerto Rican soldiers
Okay.
of the 65th Infantry Regiment, also known as the Borinconeers. They fought as part of the U.S. Army, but many of them came from Puerto Rico, a Caribbean island very far from Korea.
Wow, we got pictures
Yes,
of
we
the
have a
regiment.
picture.
Okay.
Very old photo, black and white.
Wow.
Yes, wow.
Man, I mean the faces though,
They all look so young.
That's the thing. I mean, and there's so much uncertainty in the face. I mean,
Yes.
there's not one fear in the faces, which is really incredible.
right,
But
courageous.
Puerto Rico, that's a long journey.
Exactly. In August 1950, many young men left San Juan, the capital of Puerto Rico, and traveled to a country they had probably never seen before. During the war, the Borinconeers took part in major moments, including the Incheon landing operation that we talked about yesterday, the Battle of Lake Changjin, and the Hungnam evacuation.
And there's a documentary about them airing tonight.
Yes, it's called Caribbean Unknown Soldiers, and it focuses on these Puerto Rican soldiers. It airs tonight at 10 p.m. on KBS.
Okay.
And according to the documentary introduction, 743 Puerto Rican soldiers died and thousands more were wounded. So when we say international support, we're really talking about people who had homes, families, languages, and futures, and still crossed an ocean to fight here.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. And one of the things we forget is how young most of them are.
I know.
And that's just the thing, right?
Yeah.
Did any of them talk about how they felt about Korea afterward?
Yes, the documentary's producer mentioned that when one veteran was asked if you could go back to being young, would you go again? He said he would. And that answer is almost hard to understand from where we are today, but maybe that's why we need to remember them. They came to a country they didn't know, and many of them still carried affection for Korea afterward.
I had a chance to meet some of the Korean War veterans. It's funny you mentioned KBS. One of my first ever Korean TV gig was a very famous morning show on K Broadcasting. And it was for, I believe at the time, I think it was like the 65th anniversary or the 60th or 65th anniversary of the outbreak of the Korean. So it was a long time ago.
Yeah, so more than 10 years ago.
And so I just went in there as like a translator.
Oh, okay.
And some of the stories that they were telling is just, they were saying, they kept on thanking the broadcasters for inviting them back because one of the questions that the MCs asked was, aren't you traumatized?
Right.
Because you have to also take into consideration many of your fellow men also died in Korea.
Right.
He said that's part of the war. However, there was more fond memories of the country that wanted me to come back to the country. And it was the people. He said it was the Korean people that he remembers the most. And it's incredible how they have so many positive things to talk about a country that was at war.
I know.
Right?
We are infinitely grateful for them.
Definitely so. For sure. We have another story that you want to share.
Yes, the next one is about a 19-year-old American soldier named Celestino Chavez Jr. We got a photo of him.
Man, come on, that's a kid.
Yes, I know.
Look at that smile. That's a kid.
He was a sergeant in the U.S. Army.
Sergeant,
and went missing during the battle at Lake Changjin in 1950. And his story recently made news because his remains were identified after about 75 years. And he was finally returned to his hometown in New Mexico.
No, see, the thing is,
75
when you see the pictures, when you see the pictures of these fallen, it just hits differently.
It does.
I mean, that smile to me is a smile full of hope.
Yes.
It's
yes,
a smile
that was
full
what I
of
was gonna
future.
say. Right,
you know?
right.
He had big
There's
things
a bright
ahead.
future waiting for
Oh
him.
man, I got goosebumps. He's guys,
I know,
19 years old.
Yes, only 19. And what makes this story especially heartbreaking is the last letter his mother received from him. In that letter, he asked her not to cry if something happened to him. He was wounded while defending a position near Lake Changjin, and later, while being moved toward Hagal-uri, his convoy was attacked, and after that, he was listed as missing.
So for his family, the war, I mean, it's technically we're still at war,
Oh,
but
yes,
technically in
true.
their hearts, the war still lasted much longer than the 3 years we continue to talk about.
Exactly. The fighting stopped in 1953, but for families of missing soldiers, the war can continue for decades in the form of waiting. In 2018, North Korea returned boxes of remains believed to belong to U.S. service members, and through forensic and DNA analysis, Chavez was finally identified. And his story reminds us that remembrance is sometimes about giving a family the answer they waited a lifetime to hear.
No, I mean it's heartbreaking to experience it, right? Because I mean, technically, the family did acknowledge the fact that he had passed away.
yes.
However, when he's brought back home, you're acknowledging,
different.
it hits you again, right? But at least he's back home, and I think that's the
Yes.
most important thing here. We're going to continue to talk about again these unsung heroes, the people that we don't talk about enough when it comes to the Korean War. But first, this is Pour 4 with Dandelion, Minderle. Back in the studio with Puyong talking about the unsung heroes. And I think this is a very important aspect of it. There's so many names that we can't obviously name all of them.
Right, right.
But there are certain stories that we would love to share, and we've already had two. Let's get another story from the UN forces.
All right, and I think we should also mention Captain Conrado Yap from the Philippines. We got a
Okay.
photo.
Philippines.
Ooh. He looks very brave.
Looks-
Very
he's
committed.
fierce.
Yes.
That's a face of a soldier.
Yes, right. His eyes. Yeah, you can see lasers coming out.
Yup.
Anyways, the Philippines sent troops to Korea as part of the UN forces, and Yap served with the 10th Battalion Combat Team. He's especially remembered for the Battle of Yultong in April 1951, one of the most important moments for Filipino soldiers in the Korean War.
I have to say, there's so many battles, right, in the 3 years.
We don't even know all the names.
No, so I think it's
It was
important.
my first time hearing about this battle.
No,
Yultong.
definitely. So I think it's
Right?
very important to talk about what happened
Right,
there.
right. Well, during the battle, a massive number of Chinese troops moved toward the front of the Philippine 10th Battalion Combat Team. And as the fighting became chaotic, Chinese forces broke into the UN side and nearby units began to pull back. But the Filipino battalion's position was pushed forward like a lonely outpost.
Oh, jeez.
So they were in danger of being isolated, even with communication to nearby units cut off.
So basically, they're almost left on their own.
Exactly. Even in that situation, the 10th Battalion Combat Team kept defending its position. And when part of the unit became exposed and fellow soldiers were in danger, Captain Conrado Yap led a counterattack to help rescue them. He was unfortunately killed during the fighting, but his actions helped save fellow soldiers and became one of the most remembered stories in Philippine-Korean War history.
That's just the thing. It's like, how many of us can say that we're willing to sacrifice my life to save more, right? It's almost like instinctively you go, dude, run.
Right,
Like you have to survive this.
Right.
This is
Run
a
for your
lost
life.
cause,
Yes.
right? But it's incredible, and so his story is about choosing to go back for others.
Exactly. And that is what makes it stay with you. He wasn't fighting for his own country's soil, but when people beside him were in danger, he still moved toward them. So his story really reminds us that courage in war is not always about winning a battle. Sometimes it's about refusing to leave the people behind.
We have our one last story, and I think this is the one that I was kind of talking about, right?
Oh, yes. Next is Tashin Yazici, the Turkish general who commanded the Turkish brigade during the Korean War.
Guys, Korea and Turkey.
Ooh,
Turkey,
brother
blood
countries.
brothers. We call them
Yes.
blood brothers, right? And
Yes.
especially because the Turkish troops They were part of some of the fiercest fighting.
Exactly.
They sacrificed one of the most number of troops, and it was just we till this day we call them blood brothers.
We got a photo of him. He looks very laid back.
But you know what though? You can feel the aura.
Oh, yes.
He was a general, right?
Yes,
See,
yes.
see. The crazy thing is, generals they have this aura.
Right, exactly.
We had a 3-star general, Korean general, retired general, come here a couple years ago.
And you could just feel that?
He was like 5'2". Wow. He was so short, but then I couldn't look him in the eye.
What?
Like it was just like he was exuding aura, like I'm a general. Wow. And I just like
He was maybe looking through you.
I was so nervous.
Wow.
I was so nervous. I normally don't get nervous meeting people.
Yeah, anyways, as you mentioned, Turkey sent one of the largest UN contingents to Korea, and the Turkish brigade became known for its fierce fighting, especially around Gunuri in late 1950.
Okay, again, many battles out there. What happened in Gunuri?
Well, it was one of the most chaotic and dangerous moments of the war. Again, Chinese forces had launched a massive offensive, and UN troops were trying to withdraw. The Turkish brigade suffered heavy losses, but its resistance helped cover the retreat of other UN forces.
Yeah.
So for many Koreans, Turkish soldiers became remembered as brothers in arms because of that sacrifice.
And this is where the Ankara school comes in.
Yes, Turkish soldiers are also remembered for the Ankara School, which is an orphanage and school for Korean children who had lost their families during the war. And it was not just a symbolic project. The Turkish brigade covered all the costs for the school and the students from daycare to education.
Oh man. It's oh gosh. Today's a hard show. This is a tough show.
It is a hard day,
A young little girl, look at them surrounding, teaching them how to read.
We got another photo. Oh, with all those young kids. They all have the same hairstyle.
That's how the hairstyle was. The boys had it shaved and the girls had it like short.
So they even had uniforms.
Man.
Yeah, and they covered all the costs. That's amazing.
This is incredible. So what happened to the school after the war, though?
Well, after Turkish troops returned home in 1966, there was no institution ready to take over the school, so it eventually had to close. But the memory didn't disappear completely. Later, Ankara Park was created to remember that connection between Turkey and Korea and the children who were cared for there.
And this is the Ankara 학교 공원, or the Ankara Okulu Park.
Yes. I think this is where the school was.
Wow,
so they made it into a park.
This is remarkable.
Amazing.
This is really a different kind of courage. You know?
It is. The Turkish brigade story is often told through combat and sacrifice, but the Ankara school shows another kind of protection. Protection is not only about defending a line on a map, sometimes it's about protecting children who have nowhere else to go.
There was another story of a Turkish soldier who during the Korean War had found a child lost, a little girl, and he took care of her throughout the war. And there was I don't know if it was a documentary or it was a TV show. He came to Korea to visit for the first time since the war and was able to meet that girl who had turned, like she was like in her 60s or something like that, you know. Wow. And he was still alive, and they came together to hug, and it was remarkable. It was remarkable. And she said, I would not be here today if not for him who took care of her throughout the whole time. So, I mean, how often can you say you can do that, right? And especially because when at the time the soldier was so young, he wasn't a father. Like he was such a young soldier.
Right.
Remarkable.
We gotta repay this.
And now we're getting into the unexpected hero.
Yes. Let's talk about Reckless, the Korean War horse.
I've heard about
Reckless was a small mare born in Korea with Jeju horse roots. In 1952, she was actually bought by the U.S. Marines for $250.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is. Reportedly, so her Korean owner could pay for his sister's medical treatment after a landmine accident.
You got pictures? This is Reckless?
Reckless. I mean, her name shows
everything. Is she carrying like a...
ammunition? Yes.
Well, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
We got another photo of her.
Uh-huh.
Aww.
Oh, it says Sergeant
Yes. She was actually promoted to sergeant later
wow.
on. Amazing,
okay.
right?
It sounds like a movie.
Yeah, it it does, but the battlefield part is even more unbelievable. So Reckless was trained to carry heavy ammunition, and during the Battle of Outpost Vegas in Yeoncheon in March 1953, Reckless went up and down steep mountain paths 51 times in a single day, covering about 56 kilometers.
Wait, all under fire?
Yes, under heavy shelling and
jeez.
gunfire, with bullets pouring down at around 500 rounds per minute. But even after being treated, she returned to duty. Later, she received 2 Purple Hearts and was even promoted to sergeant. So in the U.S. Marine Corps, Reckless became a real legend.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Part of the elite U.S. Marine Corps. So
Yes.
this is an incredible. I've never heard this story.
Uh-huh.
I've heard about the horse in itself.
Yes.
Our producer says, "Isn't there a movie about it?" I mean, this already sounds like a movie. To be honest with you.
It does.
Very quickly, as much as we want to talk more about, let's get our final
Right.
takeaway.
Well, today we focused on the Korean War, right? But Korea's not the only country whose peace was built by someone's courage. Every country has names, stories, and sacrifices behind the quiet days people now enjoy. So wherever you're from, I hope today gives you a moment to remember those who helped make peace possible.
Definitely, definitely. Oh, today was a very touching segment. For sure,
Right.
guys, if you want to listen to it again, it's available soon.
Yes.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Give it a listen.
All right,
Another
Puyong, thank you
listen.
very much for this. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And sending around the studio, this is Toyoung with 안녕 우주 Memory.
Coffee break. Today's tidbit.
Yeah, right. It's time for a coffee break. Today's tipping, and joining us in the studio is Puyong. Puyong, hello to you.
Hello, happy Friday.
Oh, I completely forgot to mention something.
What?
You know, like the other day, because I lost a bet, I had to bring coffee and drinks
Yes,
for
thank you.
everybody. And so there are a few people that can't drink coffee in our team, it turns out. Our main 작가님,
Right,
writer,
right.
박 작가님, she
Yes.
doesn't drink any coffee.
Right.
And you asked for a decaf.
Yes. I mean, I do drink normal coffee, but I try to minimize. the
Like, do
amount
you
that
get
I
like
drink.
super hyper if you drink?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't know.
Then why?
Just for my health, I don't want to like rely on caffeine too much.
Huh.
I want to be able to live off of my own energy.
Well, you have
Yeah.
enough energy of that. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Fair
Right.
enough.
Right.
Fair enough.
Right.
I
but-
just never understood decaf, you know? Like, unless you're pregnant, because I know, like, my
Right,
wife, when she was
yes.
pregnant, she couldn't have you have
Yes,
decaf and stuff like
yes,
that. But
yeah. I love decaf. It tastes the same.
it probably does. But
Yeah.
I mean, you drink the coffee for the caffeine, you know? So,
This is decaf coffee break.
okay. That's what I was going to say. Oh, you should change the name or something like that.
Decaf break.
All right, let's decaf it today.
All right, all right.
What's
all
our
right.
tidbit?
When you were living in the States, what was your favorite ice cream?
Oh, my goodness. All of a sudden, the music. Dun, 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 dun. You know
the
Mr.
song,
Softee?
But no. I was just vibing to the song.
I was like,
Don't
oh, you know
the
about
song,
so
but
in the
I'm
States, I don't know if they
vibing.
still have it. It was
Yes.
called Mr. Softy.
Uh-huh.
It was an ice cream truck.
Okay. Oh, I know. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
they have a song?
That was the
They
song.
play?
And so like
Okay.
once you hear it, you go out, right? You go
Oh,
running.
cute.
Fat little me, like
Yes.
running with my dollar, with $1 in my hand, go,
Oh.
wait, you know? And so I'd always get slushies.
Oh.
I always got the slushie.
Why?
Cherry
Why not
slushy.
the ice cream?
I don't know. I was never really into like vanilla,
Really?
chocolate, or strawberry.
Okay. What about like green tea? Or like
But they didn't have that back then.
sherbet?
They didn't sorbets.
Sorbet.
I like strawberry sorbets.
Okay, yeah.
Watermelon sorbets.
Oh.
I love things that don't have milk in it.
Oh, okay.
It's not that I don't like milk, guys. I like milk. It's just
Right.
I don't know why. With ice cream,
You're
I
not
love.
lactose
No,
intolerant?
I'm not.
Oh, okay, nice.
Do I look lactose intolerant?
Why do you link everything to? Do I look
'Cause
something something?
I'm fat. Anyways.
Good for you.
Why?
yeah.
Why?
Oh, what about like your go-to Korean ice cream?
Oh,
then?
definitely PBB.
Oh, the red bean
Yes. That.
bar. Okay.
That, but the only time
but
I'll.
that's creamy.
Oh, not really. It's not milky. But the only time I'll have something that's vanilla ice cream is the 붕어 쌍망고.
Oh, that one's good.
I like red
The
bean.
Yes, you're really 아재.
That's man, that's what I think it is. Anyways, that's my go-to.
Okay, but
Yeah.
okay. Well, you know what's funny? In Korea, choosing ice cream can feel like taking a personality test.
Oh,
Yeah, are you
Okay.
the Merona type
I
who
hate
plays
melon.
it
I hate it. That's the one ice cream I hate.
because it's too creamy?
I don't.
It's very milky.
I don't like melons.
Ah,
Cantaloupes and melons, honeydew.
Yeah?
I don't like it.
you only like watermelon?
I love watermelon.
Oh, okay.
I've mentioned this
guess you
before. I
need
don't like
something
this.
juicy and fresh, like
Yeah.
refreshing.
Oh, this is very milky too, by the way.
Yes. Or the pig bar type, 돼지바 type, who want something crunchy and chaotic. And some people always go for the same thing, like it's part of their identity, while others stand in front of the freezer for 5 minutes like they're making a life decision.
So we're talking about Korean ice cream today?
Yes,
stuff.
and more specifically, Korean ice cream that the world is now looking for. What about skruba?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I thought you would like it. It's like strawberries. It's quite
Strawberry
slushy.
and apple.
Oh yeah, apple. Right,
Strawberry
right,
and
right.
apple.
Mhm.
It's good. I like
What
it.
about Tank Boy?
No.
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 Oh.
It's a little too sweet for me.
Okay, you're gonna hate 설레임.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do Polapo sometimes.
Okay, yes, that's refreshing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
you
sometimes.
like fruit
sometimes.
refreshing
yeah,
things.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, K-food is usually discussed through ramen, kimchi, fried chicken, or snacks. But ice cream has quietly become a serious export item as well. So Korea's ice cream and frozen dessert exports reached almost $50 million from January to April this year, up 14% from the same period last year. And last year, the annual exports reached almost $120 million, which is the highest level so far.
I'm not surprised.
Oh.
My friend, my Korean American friend over in the U.S., she's coming with her husband, who's also my friend, and his kid. And she goes, we're talking about Korea, and she goes, talking about ice cream.
Yes.
She sent me a picture of her trip to Hanarum, H Mart, one of the Korean markets.
Yes.
She bought $50 worth of Korean ice creams.
Wow.
And I was like, $50 only gets you that much? She's like, why? Can I get more in Korea? I was like, yeah, you could get more.
Yeah.
So she's so excited. So
Okay.
I heard that everyone's going crazy for Korean ice cream.
Yes, definitely.
But this number, it's bigger than I expected.
Right? And this is not only about, Korean communities buying familiar snacks at Asian markets anymore. Korean ice cream is moving into mainstream supermarkets,
Yup.
big box stores, and local freezer aisles overseas.
Yeah, and because Korean ice cream, like so many different flavors, so many different shapes.
It's really different from the US, right? Like it's more vanilla focused, like chocolate focused in the States.
Yeah, and also like very expensive. Like super
even a bar?
expensive. Yeah, like super
Okay,
expensive.
alright,
and
alright.
I would say you're right. I mean, like the creativity of the ice cream. It lacks creativity.
Right, okay, I see.
Korean ice cream's good.
Yeah, many flavors and shapes,
Yeah.
right? And I think that's what makes Korean ice cream different. Shape-wise, there are stick bars like Merona and 돼지바, cones like 월드콘 and 구구콘, sandwich-styled ice creams like 붕어싸 많고, and tube-style ice creams like 뽕따 or 설레임. And the flavors are also very different. Korean ice cream uses a lot of melon, red bean, soda, watermelon, corn, sweet potato, and fruit flavors that feel lighter and cleaner.
Guys, soda flavor is like so sweet. Like it's just like
It's
it's
good.
not
뽕따
what
used to
soda
be
you
my
think it
favorite.
is. It's
Yes,
different. It's the blue one,
yes.
right?
Yes, the blue one.
And the biggest global star, I can't believe. I heard like big thing. I heard everything about this thing.
I can't believe you don't like this.
I just
I've never
don't-
seen anyone who doesn't like this.
I
ice
just don't like
cream.
honeydew. Like it's weird for me. It's a weird sweet.
Okay.
Melona.
Yes. 올때 메로나. Do you know this?
No?
Let's say next Monday, 올때 메로나. You don't know this? You don't know this?
Are you doing ice cream shuttle on me
Yes.
right now?
No.
Did you not watch the movie the drama 참교육?
Oh.
Teach you a lesson?
No, well, in Korea, 올때 메로나 literally means bring 메로나 when you come, right? But culturally, it became a casual joke you say when someone is just coming over or coming back. It's like saying, don't come empty-handed, but in the softest and least serious way possible. Even if you don't actually need 메로나, people still say it.
I don't understand why the love. I know that there's a strawberry flavor. I'll have that. But melona is not just ice cream. It's also a phrase. I never heard this.
Oh, Oh, you're not Korean enough.
Well,
Well,
that's true.
and in the US, what made it stand out was the texture. So many fruit-flavored ice creams sold there are more like refreshing popsicles, but Merona is a soft bar with a smooth, creamy feeling and even a slightly chewy texture.
Yeah.
So it felt familiar enough to try, but different enough to remember.
Okay, so where is it doing especially well?
Oh, well, the US is the biggest example. Merona first entered the overseas market through Hawaii in the mid-1990s, especially among Korean
Yeah.
communities, but it later moved beyond Asian markets, and now it's sold through major retailers, including Costco.
Yeah, I remember like when I was in New York, like my mom would always bring like melona. And I was just like, oh, gosh.
Classic.
Even as a kid, I was like, ah.
Wow.
It's just, again, it's just a preference thing. But I heard a lot of great things about it, don't get me wrong. The flavors has also changed depending on the market.
Yes, in the US and Canada, tropical fruit flavors like coconut and mango
Oh.
are popular, while in Southeast Asia, taro
Oh.
flavored merona has been popular because taro is already familiar to many local consumers, right?
We got the
This is
original
classic.
melona.
Yes. Ooh.
Not a fan of it, yeah.
But like when I'm super thirsty, I don't really look for merona.
No.
Because, yeah, it is very milky.
It doesn't quench your thirst. Like it's still like it's sweet. Like it's delicious, I'm
Right,
sure. But like when
right.
I'm having ice cream, it's like I need that cool me off.
Yes. And this is the overseas version. Very
Like,
many
why
flavors,
can't I have
right?
this?
Banana, strawberries.
I would love to have. I've already had the strawberry. Strawberry is pretty good.
Coconut ube.
Taro.
Taro.
Taro? Where's taro?
I think
That's
that
ube,
may
right?
be, yes,
That
that,
might be-
may be the purple one.
That might be taro too, because taro is ube. They might be the same thing. They're purple in color.
Yes.
Oh, I'll have that. I like taro, to be honest
And in
with you.
Europe, the company also developed plant-based merona for export because dairy rules are strict and plant-based foods are popular. And it's being sold in countries like France, the UK, the Netherlands, and Italy.
All right. So the same Korean ice cream changes depending on the market.
Exactly. And 붕어 싸만코 is another good example.
I love this. I love this.
okay,
All right. So for our
okay.
foreign listeners out there, what's 붕어
Well,
쌍포?
붕...
쌍포.
Well, 붕어 싸만코 is a fish-shaped wafer sandwich filled with ice cream and usually red bean paste. It's basically like a frozen version of 붕어빵, the fish-shaped winter street snack. We got a photo.
Yes.
Ooh,
So the
it
one
has different
nowadays they
flavors
put the
now.
duck now. That's the now that's considered the original. So I have that all the time.
The first one, 떡 붕어 싸만코. That means
Chocolate.
there's rice cake in it, like bits of
Shukrim.
chocolate, shoe,
walnut.
and walnut. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm not a big fan of
Strong
walnut.
preferences
Yes.
here. Okay.
But one of my favorite ice creams.
All right.
One of
Well,
my favorite.
taste-wise, it's mild and comforting, right? The wafer outside is not super crispy, right? It's more soft and slightly chewy from the freezer. Inside, you get creamy vanilla ice cream and a layer of sweet red bean paste. So the flavor is gentle, milky, and a little earthy from the red bean.
Yep.
But do you know why it's called 붕어 싸만코?
I
Have you
actually
ever thought
don't.
about it?
I don't.
Okay.
I thought it was Japanese first. I thought it was like a Japanese word.
싸만코.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
it's not.
It's not.
You'll tell us what it is.
Yeah, after the song break.
Do you eat it?
I do.
Which part do you bite off first? The head,
Oh.
the tail, or the middle?
Oh, for 붕어 싸만코,
Yes.
I do head first.
Head first?
But for 붕어빵,
Mm-hmm.
the snack,
Yes.
I do tail first.
Why?
Because it's too hot.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
I do the tail first on the ice cream. I don't know why. Like everyone, if you're eating from the middle, you're kind of crazy. I don't want to talk
Never
to you.
thought of starting from the middle.
I heard the personality comes out in how you eat that. So that's why I asked.
Okay.
Anyways, we're talking about ice cream. Of course, we have to listen to this. This is Blackpink with Selena Gomez with Ice Cream.
Ice cream.
Give me that ice cream.
Give me that.
Heard this song like 500 times. I was just explaining to her.
Because you bought stocks.
I bought stocks of YG Plus, and the more
Doesn't have it anymore.
I don't have it anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Why?
Nick, what is it? Was it Nick? There it is. Nick Archer said, I like water ice. I don't know how it's called in English. Basically, frozen sweet water with aroma on a stick.
What? What is that?
I think your parents just gave you ice.
With aroma?
What is that?
What?
I've never heard of that. Oh, you know what else I like? Speaking of ice, there's a thing called Italian ice.
What?
It's a New York thing. It's a New York thing.
Okay.
It's like gelatos,
Okay.
but it's really good.
It's called
Italian ice.
Italian
but
ice.
it's so many different flavors.
Okay.
My favorite flavor was blue. I don't. It was
What's
called
up with
blue.
the
This is
names
blue.
here?
This is blue.
Blue?
The flavor is called blue.
Okay. What about gelato? Do you like gelato?
I like gelatos.
Okay.
Yeah, like fruity stuff I like, as long as it's not milky.
Okay.
But anyways, let's go back. I don't know. Why is it called 붕어 싸만코?
Well, that part's actually wordplay. So the ice cream is wrapped by the wafer, and 싸다 can mean to wrap,
Okay.
right? But the name also plays with the feeling of 싸고 많고, meaning cheap and plentiful, which matches the image of 붕어빵 as a very common, affordable street snack. So even the
Okay.
name feels very Korean, cute, practical, and a little playful.
Okay.
Yes, 싸만코.
All
I was
right.
learning new things.
싸만코. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right. I'm
right?
going to use this on my wife.
Okay.
I mean, how do you not know this? You're Korean.
You're not Korean enough.
So foreign visitors might be confused when they look at this, right? It is a 붕어 or a
Yes.
carp-shaped
Yes.
ice cream.
True, but that shape and name are also the strength. You know, it looks different from a normal ice cream sandwich, so people remember it. And in Vietnam, 붕어 싸만코 has sold more than 6 million units a year. And for Europe, there's also a plant-based version called 싸만코 red bean.
All right. There's a lot of plant-based. Let's talk about 돼지바, which, I mean...
돼지바. We call it 돼지바. actually.
돼지바. Look at the pig.
Oh, 돼지바.
But this one's a classic in Korea.
Yes, which you hate, right?
Yeah,
can tell
no, I
from
don't
your
hate
face.
it. I don't
Okay.
hate it. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate
All
it.
right.
But it's just there's so much crumbs.
Yes, that is true.
And
That's
I get caught.
the charm.
I like to have my ice cream like lying down in my bed sometimes, and I get caught. My wife goes, "What is this?"
Yes.
And
And
this
get
is-
scolded.
Yeah, it's just
By my mother.
It's a weird combination. Let's talk about this.
It is, yeah. So 돼지바 is especially interesting because the name sounds funny even for Koreans. It literally means pig bar, but there's no pork inside, and it's not even shaped like a pig either. It was actually launched in 1983, which was the year of the pig. So the
Oh.
name was meant to carry this image of luck, abundance, and a full, rich taste. We got a
We got a picture.
photo.
It's weird because you got like chocolate, what is it, sprinkle, kind of crisp looking things
Yes.
outside, and then like vanilla in the middle, and, then strawberry.
syrup in the middle.
So you get like all three flavors together. Like it's not
Yes.
bad.
Yeah. Ooh. Whoa.
I mean,
Would anyone give it a try? It is really good.
by the way, it
if
doesn't
you
look like
haven't
that
yet.
though.
What?
The middle. That's so fake.
Oh.
The
it's
strawberry
much
part
less
is
than
so
that.
fake.
That is true.
It doesn't look like that.
Yeah,
You don't have
does
that
taste
much.
Good. It does taste
So
good.
it's named after the year it came out.
Exactly. And the product itself was also quite new at the time. So 돼지바 was Korea's first crunch bar with chocolate coating and crunchy bits on the outside. And these days we immediately think of the cookie crunch and strawberry syrup inside, right? But the original version didn't have strawberry
Oh,
syrup.
you know that.
That part was added later, and by the mid-1990s, it became closer to the 돼지바 we know today.
Okay, so it was unusual in both name and
yes,
texture.
definitely. At first, even people inside the company thought the name sounded strange for an ice cream, but it worked, right? According to a 2022 report, about 2.2 billion 돼지바
Get
bars
out.
had been sold by then. If you line them up, they would go around the earth about 9 times.
That's so crazy.
Right? So clearly the pig name survived very well.
I mean, the pig is a lucky, symbol
yes,
in Korea.
9 times.
And then it became crunch in India?
Oh, yes. So in India, they didn't sell it as pig bar, which makes sense, right? Because
Yeah.
India has many vegetarian consumers and important religious food sensitivities. And crunch keeps the spirit of 돼지바 with a layered structure, cookie topping, chocolate coating, ice cream, and syrup inside. But the flavors were adjusted for local consumers with versions like yogurt berry, chocolate berry, and chocolate vanilla. And it was a mega hit.
So, okay,
This is a
it
new
looks
version.
the same thing.
Yes, but they just removed the pig image out of
Okay,
it.
and they called it crunch. I mean, it is crunchy.
It is.
Oh, the yogurt berry thing looks very similar to one of my favorite American ice creams.
Oh.
I forgot what it was called because it's been so long. But I would actually like that.
Okay,
Okay,
nice.
good stuff. Good
Nice.
stuff. What about the Korean cone ice creams?
Well, then we need 월드콘 and 구구콘. 월드콘 was launched in 1986, and in Korea, it's been one of the strongest cone ice cream brands for decades. It has ice cream, chocolate topping, nuts, a wafer cone, and one very important detail at the bottom, which is a chocolate-filled tip.
Do you know they sell that now?
What?
The
The tip?
chocolate-filled tip, yeah.
Only the tip?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't.
They sell that. It's crazy because people love that part,
Wow,
right?
yeah.
And
We
so
got
it's a literal,
photos.
yeah, we got photos of what the cone
Oh,
looks
now
like.
there's so many different flavors. When I was young, we only had the left one.
I mean, I'll just get the left one. Like, I'll
Yeah.
have that sometimes. But did you know that's not the original? Right?
Bravo.
People think this is the original,
Right.
but this is not. They just PR'd it really well.
Yes. Ooh, 브라보콘. This is my dad's favorite.
I mean, it's good. I mean,
FYI.
I always say I don't really like vanilla, but this is
It is good.
I like
It's
wafers.
good.
I like
Yes,
wafers.
okay.
So as we know, again, the chocolate tip, the best part.
Exactly. In Korea, that chocolate at the bottom of an ice cream cone almost feels like an unwritten rule now. Well, originally, chocolate was used to coat the inside of the cone,
Yeah.
so the wafer would not get soggy from touching the ice cream. But there's a famous story that while making an earlier cone ice cream, which is 불화복콘, too much chocolate collected at the bottom by mistake. But consumers liked it so much that later cone products, including Worldcon, leaned into that idea and made the chocolate-filled ending part of the experience.
And then there's the let's talk about the 구구 cone, right?
Okay.
Because this is the other one. I like this actually.
Yes, well, 구구콘 feels even more like a dessert cone, right? With
Yep.
caramel, nuts, chocolate, and a richer taste. We got a photo of 구구콘 as well. Which one do you prefer? Worldcon or
It depends on the day, but this
For
is a
me,
little
it's
bit sweeter.
Worldcon. Yes, for me it's Worldcon.
But I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. So even when Korean cone ice cream travels overseas or gets adapted into local products, that layered structure is part of what makes it fun. And I think we need a part
Producer
two.
says the
Yeah.
world cone is the reason why they succeed is
Oh,
because
yes.
they put that chocolate at the
Yes,
end.
yes.
But as I said, you could actually buy those end tips with the
didn't know
chocolate.
that.
Yeah, you could buy
Where?
it. It's everywhere.
Huh?
Look it up.
Oh, will do.
Because like I remember buying it and it was like my kid just ate everything.
Wow, just the cone?
Just no, the
No,
bottom
the
part,
tip
the
part?
small part. Yeah.
Huh.
The chocolate. Not this company, but then
Right,
like some
right.
company decided, oh, why not just make this?
Interesting,
Very good.
interesting. Do you think we need a part two?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'll
right,
do
right.
a part two. I'll do
yeah,
a part two.
yeah. If there's any, Korean ice cream that you want to talk about, let us know, guys.
Yeah, seriously, send us.
Yeah.
Let's quickly get our final takeaway.
All right. Well, ice cream is personal, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, some people remember a flavor, some remember a shape, and some even remember the exact freezer they used to stand in front of as a kid. So tell us your favorite ice cream style, and if you have a favorite Korean ice cream, we want to know. If you haven't found one yet, try something new next time, because Korea's freezer has a lot more waiting inside.
That's right. Ben, I don't know if 돼지바's halal. It's not probably. I don't know. That's why again, in like different countries, they don't call it 돼지바.
Yeah.
Anyways, Buyong, thank you
Yes.
very much. Have a wonderful weekend.
Oh,
We'll
you
see you again
too.
on Monday.
See you on Monday.
And sending around the studio, this is Yuna of ITZY with ice cream.